Happy Monday. Welcome to the NBA Prop Show presented by LineStar, your top 3 NBA player prop bets for today that are available on all our partner sites like Underdog, Sleeper, Chalkboard, and Parlay Play. And alongside my co-host Tyler Wiemann, I'm Shannon Sommerville. We've got great picks for you, as always, using the LineStar Props AI tool to help us find the best value in the prop market. If you haven't checked it out yet, what are you doing? Go check it out, linestarapp.com. And we'll be referencing that tool throughout this video. So if you are wondering about what LineStar's projections are all about, you can check it out for yourself at linestarapp.com. Now, this Monday, Tyler, I'm going to be honest, I'm a little tired. Super Bowl is a long endeavor, sitting on the couch there, commercials, a lot going on. So I'm back here today. I feel like I was a little bit late to work, not going to lie there, but we're going to try to see if we can't harness all of our energy and focus on these NBA picks for today. At the end of this show, if you guys are interested, we'll give our breakdown of what we thought of the Super Bowl. So hang around for that as well, but why not also get you started off with some NBA picks. As always, for today in our contest, we are using Chalkboard. So to enter into our daily contest, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Basically, what we're doing is we're putting our favorite pick on an entry on Chalkboard. Right now, they've got a great discounted player prop. Donovan Mitchell is the one for today, or the one that is available to me. But it is at 13.5. So we're going to pair that with our favorite pick of the day. And then if that entry, for whatever reason, doesn't cash, one randomly selected commenter will win $20, and we'll announce that on the show for tomorrow. So again, to enter and like this video, subscribe to the channel and comment below, which leads us to Friday's results. Unfortunately, we were 0 for 2. Our third pick, Gershon Yabusele, did not play. So 0 for 2. So let's see if we can't redeem ourselves here today on this Monday and start off on the winning foot. Overall, though, on the season, we've been crushing it. So let's keep it rolling here. We have to give out a winner because our entry did not cash on Chalkboard. So for Friday, our winner of the contest is going to be Roger Fasea. Roger 3057 is our winner who wrote, "Thanks for the content. I appreciate the picks as always." Make sure to comment on today's video so we can get in touch with you to get you your winnings. And again, if you want to be a winner, like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment below. All right, without further ado, let's get to today's action. If you've checked out the injury report for today, you know there is a lot to pay attention to. So our first pick, we're going to try to leverage some of that information on the injury report and go to the Minnesota Timberwolves. And we're going to Jaden McDaniels here, over 23.5 points, rebounds, and assists. LineStar's projection is 28.5. Even though he's only averaging 18.7 PRA on the season, he has been over that 23.5 mark for the last 5 games. In fact, in the month of February, which is the last 5 games, he's averaging 32 points, rebounds, and assists. The big factor here today, I alluded to that injury report, Minnesota is without Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo. You've also got Anthony Edwards and Conley listed as questionable right now, but without Randle and DiVincenzo, McDaniels sees a huge usage bump, 24%, his points per 100 up 28%, rebounds up 21%, and assists up 21%. So nice little boost there, and going up against a Cleveland team that ranks 26 in points, rebounds, assists to the small forward position. Now, that doesn't tell the whole story. Cleveland is a tough defense, but I think McDaniels can get there given that he might see an extra couple minutes or so tonight and get there on the PRA. What do you think, Tyler?
Yeah, with this run of injuries that Minnesota's had, they've been willing to give Jaden up to 38 minutes or so, as long as the game's close, he's out of foul trouble, all that. And the Cavs, while they are a very, very good team, haven't been playing their best basketball down the stretch here. So I do like the spot for Jaden. It's a decent spot, right around average on our team defense tool. We have him 14th versus the small forward spot. So I think Jaden's in line for another big day. He's in a good spot, and this line is just a little low with how well he's been playing and how many minutes.
So we're going to go with McDaniels here today, given our LineStar projection here and the injury report, liking this one. So we're going to pair that with our Chalkboard pick for today. So that is our entry for today. If we don't get that correct, one randomly selected commenter will win $20. So it's a win-win situation for you guys. So make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. All right, next up, let's go to Daniel Gafford over 9.5 rebounds. LineStar and the consensus are liking the over. And in fact, Gafford's hit this 3 of the last 10 games, averaging 10.4 rebounds over the last 5 games. Another example of a situation where we're looking at a Dallas Mavs team that is Derek Lively, Dwight Powell, Caleb Martin, Anthony Davis, all out tonight. Dante Exum and PJ Washington are listed as questionable. So Gafford will likely see a lot of minutes tonight against a Sacramento team that ranks 18th versus opposing centers. And it is also slightly above average in terms of rebounds per game over the last 20. I'm also referencing the LineStar app's team defense tool, which takes a look at how a position has done against a certain team in respects to, you can isolate it to the rebounds specifically. So liking that spot there for Gafford, and especially those injuries. I mean, man, piling up there for Dallas. What do you think?
Yeah, they're definitely piling up. And with Anthony Davis out, I think Gafford goes back to being, the guy playing big minutes, playing 34 minutes if he stays out of foul trouble. I think going against Sabonis is the real worry here, just because he could potentially get into foul trouble. It's not like Sabonis is super athletic, though, so, maybe he's able to control himself a little bit. But when he does, he's been an absolute beast on the boards, and I don't mind getting some Gafford in the spot.
All right. And lastly, let's go to the Utah Jazz and John Collins over 16.5 points. LineStar's projection for him is 20.3. Tyler, what do you like about Collins' spot tonight?
Well, he's averaging 18.7 points per game over the last 20. That is, 2 points higher than what the line is. So I think you got to like that. And then as far as the matchup, it's a positive scoring matchup for the power forward. It is the third best power forward scoring spot on the slate, and he goes from 28.8 points 100 up to 29.6 per 100 without Colin Sexton, who will be out today. Then you also add in the fact that it is going to be the LeBron and Luka, debut. And personally, I just think that Lakers defense is going to be horrific, and they're going to have to beat teams by outscoring them. So that leads to a little bit of a higher pace game as well. And without D, makes it a little easier to score.
Oh, boy. All right. So those are our top 3 again. We are always referencing that Props AI tool on the LineStar app to help us find the best value in the prop market. If you've got any locks for today, make sure to drop them in the comments below. We're all here to help each other out and beat the books. And lastly, Super Bowl was, I'm going to be honest, Tyler, I did not see an Eagles beatdown on the books for yesterday. I was a little surprised by it. How about you?
I said last week that I thought the Eagles were going to win the game. After looking at everything for the props, I definitely was on that side. However, a beatdown like that totally shocked me. I thought it was going to be a close game. I thought KC would at least put up a fight. It's hard to beat the best quarterback and the coach, and Philadelphia did that. Just came out laying a whooping.
Yeah, I agree. I did not expect to not see really any answers from Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes in that offense to be able to at least answer some of those early touchdowns from the Eagles. And I kept expecting like a big play here and there. And that's a credit to the Eagles defense. They were just completely stifling and completely just like Patrick Mahomes looked so rattled back there. And I think that's a testament to that defense. Vic Fangio called a heck of a game. I mean, that was a perfect game for the Eagles defense, and Jalen Hurts and that offense did exactly what they needed to do. And if you would have told me that Saquon would be held to under 100 rushing yards, but they would still put up as many points and, be able to find a rhythm on offense like they did, I don't know that I would have thought that would have been the final score, but hey, the Eagles deserve the credit. They showed up for that game. The Chiefs did not look their best, so sorry to all the Chiefs fans out there. Overall, I was watching with an Eagles fan, so I was happy for him. And of course, being a Georgia Bulldogs fan, it was good to see some of those young Georgia Bulldogs players now with the Eagles do well, like players like Jalen Carter and whatnot. But overall, there was a couple times I found myself being like, would this have been a better matchup if it would have been the Baltimore Ravens? I don't know. But any other thoughts on the Super Bowl Any halftime thoughts, any commercial thoughts, anything jump out to you from the pop culture side of things?
I mean, I didn't really pay that much attention to the commercials and whatnot. I know we talked about it last week on some shows that I was at a party and it was just, my daughter and I. So I had to
Yeah.
also pay attention to her, and during the commercials and halftime show, I kind of did that instead of watching that stuff.
So how was the overall party experience for you? I remember you mentioning that it's been a while since you've actually gone to a Super Bowl party, and
uh, it was a smaller party, and I mean, all the guys were, pretty focused on watching the game, so it was easy to watch it,
Oh,
and
that's good.
nobody was getting too crazy. The thing that I thought was interesting is we did a squares thing,
Mm-hmm.
and the guy put the numbers on the board before you picked your squares. And
Oh,
so
okay.
yeah, and so I was able to just pretty much get all the best squares.
Oh my gosh.
So
I've never heard, because usually I feel like it's always, anytime I've ever done it, it's been blind, and then they just,
that's how it
yeah.
should be. I mean, that's how it's fair, and then it doesn't matter where you put your name, you just do it.
Tyler,
But
stop stealing all your friends' money. Come on. Don't they know you're a sports betting analyst?
and they didn't even know like which ones, were more beneficial to pick and whatnot. Like, we did it like a snake draft as far as like when we're picking our numbers
Mm-hmm.
or our squares.
Ah, okay.
And, I was able to pick all the best one even with that. And so at least I made money there.
Well, it was still, Super Bowl fun times. It was a fun season for us in terms of I'll be honest, I probably placed like 10 prop bets on like places like Underdog and stuff. I think I probably only cashed on 4 of them. So I'm probably a little bit down from the weekend. So got to make it back. But hey, I still had a better weekend than Drake, maybe Taylor Swift, Patrick Mahomes. So we're doing all right on this Monday. So hopefully you guys were able to have a profitable weekend in the Super Bowl and you enjoyed it. And we'll be back here with more NBA, and then we've got MLB just around the corner. So there is no rest for the weary here at LineStar. So make sure if you haven't already, sign up for those notifications. When we come out with some good content for you. So this season in the books, we'll start getting ready for next season. Of course, we've always got best ball to talk about, so I'm sure we'll still be talking NFL. The draft is right around the corner as well. So best of luck to you guys in all of your NBA picks for today. Hope you had a nice Super Bowl weekend. We'll see you next time.